It's time for another mukbang. It's me, Ghetto Mama. It's Friday night and whoa, you guys fell in my plate. Okay. That's so exciting, I had to cough. Anyway, here's my plate tonight. I have green beans. I have potato salad and fish sticks and coleslaw. And for my beverage, cranberry juice. I think I have a UTI, I don't know. Maybe I do, maybe I don't. Cheers. Ooh, that's sour. That's 50% less sugar in there. Anyway, I put on my other channel, Leslie Sing channel, a scary true story. Do you guys like scary stories? Anyway, this is scary and can't debunk it, so it might be true. So stop over at my other channel, Leslie Sing, and check it out. Do you guys want to hear a scary story? Pretty scary watching me eat, huh? But, I don't have any beggars. Well, I do, but they're not begging. Anyway, I'm trying to think of which story I want to tell you. How about that potato salad? Good old Reasoners. This ain't too bad, though. Actually. These green beans are just canned. Not too bad. Anyway, back to scary story. When I lived over at another place, we used to do a lot of ghost hunting and paranormal stuff. And my son has a Ouija board, my big son. And we were goofing around with that. And we were writing down everything that was being said on there so we could transcript it, because it starts spelling things really fast. I don't know if Ouija boards are real or if it's spirits, or I don't know. I honest God don't know. But anyway, it starts spelling out F-U and just really random mean stuff. So we told whoever supposedly was doing this in the spirit world to go away, don't come back. And then we got some other person on there. And it was a lady, and she didn't know she had passed away. She was on her way to a party, her and her daughter. And they're spelling out all this stuff about how they were like going to this party, and somehow they got killed, and they didn't know. She thought she was at the party, and she thought she was talking to somebody at the party. This is really interesting, because who would have ever thought that one of us could be pushing this, spelling out all this crap, you know, about a party and everything. But it was really weird. Really weird. Anyway, she thought she was going to go to a party, and she didn't know she was passed away. And she's telling us all kinds of stuff, and it was cool. And we had another guy on the Ouija board that said that he was, he came here when they had the gold rush, and it was too much for him, and he died in the cold, and he didn't know he was dead and everything, and he was saying all this historical stuff. And when we do the Ouija board, we look all the stuff up on Google, people's names and, you know, whatever, and we find out a lot of that stuff on there. If they say they're so-and-so, yeah, there was a so-and-so at so-and-so such a time in history or whatever, you know what I mean. So that's interesting. And we did it here at this house too that I'm at. And I guess a black family lived here. And we keep coming, an old black man and an old black lady keeps coming through here on the Ouija board, and they're telling us about stuff, and it seemed really feasible. I'm not being really descriptive of what happens, I'm just telling you. But, you know, and we had, one time we had somebody walk through a laser, because we put this laser on the wall. And if somebody disturbs the laser, you can see it. I swear to God. We seen an image of a man, and it disturbed the little laser beams. Scary as F. Do you guys ever do any ghost hunting? And my big son used to be a security officer. And there's a hotel here called the Senator. And part of his rounds, when he'd have to go walk and check on everything, he'd have to go to the Senator. Well, it was closed down at the time. And he would go upstairs and look around, make sure all the doors are locked and everything. Just make sure that there's no bums in there or anybody trying to, you know, like sleep or vandalize it, because I shouldn't be up there. Anyway, he was up there and he was doing his thing, his round. And he thought he heard a kid laughing. And this went on like for a whole week. He kept hearing a kid laughing every time he went upstairs. He's like, man, this ain't real. And he's trying to debunk it, thinking maybe there's a kid laughing downstairs or something. Because it's like different every time. Like there's actually a kid there laughing. Well, he finally seen the kid laughing. It was like a little girl. A little dirty-head blonde girl. Dirty blonde-haired girl. Sorry I don't say things right, but I had hair about like my color. And he was talking to her, and her name was, I think it was Savannah? I'll have to ask him and let you know, but anyway, she wasn't real, she was a ghost. And it's funny because she followed him home to my other house that I lived in when he worked there. And we would have like poltergeist activity. Like lights would flicker, things would get moved around and hidden. You'd lay your keys down on the table and you went and find them. Or the lights would flick off and on. So he had a Ouija board back then, probably the same one he has now, but back then we were talking to find out what's going on with this, and found out it was the little girl from the Senator Hotel. She's a ghost. Anyway, the Senator Hotel now is part of Spiegel Suites, and they rent the rooms. I'd like to ask some of the people that live there if they ever have any ghostly experiences. It'd be really interesting. What if they've seen the same little girl ghost? Yeah. Weird stuff happens. Unexplainable weird stuff happens. So in my estimation, if there's weird stuff that happens like that, then there has to be a God. If there's like spirits, there has to be a God, and there has to be an afterlife. But I'm doubting Thomas, of course, because you don't know. But I've had so many unexplained things happen, it's just crazy. These fish sticks are really good. Uh-oh. We got company. These guys already had a fish stick. Anyway, this fish is like really mild. It kind of tastes like a fish stick, really. It's good. Well, it's Friday, so what are you guys doing? What are you eating? Did you get to go out to eat? I got my fingers crossed for In-N-Out Burger over the weekend. I don't know if I'll get it though. I made a huge pot of chili, but I don't want none of that chili. I don't know, I'm not in the mood for chili. I'll probably eat it all up and then just, when I decide I want some, it'll be gone. That's okay though. I don't care. So I was watching a mukbang today, and to me I found it weird because the gal was watching TV and all you'd see her sit there and look while she's watching TV eating, and like, how is this interesting? But she has lots of subscribers and she has lots of views. Uh-oh, doggy mukbang. Yeah, it's like I'm going to poison him. He has to check his food out before I give him anything. Even though he's begging for it. What's up with that? So what kind of mukbangs do you like? Do you like people chatting with you like I am? Or do you just like people sitting there eating, making swishy swashy noises and crunchy noises? I personally prefer the ones that chat and talk. That's what I prefer. I can't believe I'm almost done with my dinner. I'm actually hungry still. I guess I'm a pig. He wants more green beans, but Tippy, you gotta wait. You gotta wait, honey. I'll hook them up with a fish stick when I'm done eating. I'm the only one in my house that eats fish sticks. You know, I lost a lot of weight eating fish sticks. Wow, you guys fell. Sorry. Anyway, like what I was saying before I was rudely interrupted by my phone jumping out of my hand, I lost a lot of weight eating fish sticks. At one time, I weighed almost 400 pounds. And I only ate like fish sticks and broccoli and fish sticks and cabbage, fish sticks and those little round ball things, Brussels sprouts. I lost hella weight. But now I'm fat again, but I'm not 400 pounds. I got fat because I hurt my knee when I couldn't exercise. Dang, that's bitter. Almost done. Do you guys remember a TV show? This guy came on, and part of his intro was, "I'm so-and-so, and I've been eating my whole life." Do you remember that? What was his name? What he did is he went around to different places where they made food, and he tried everything. That's what he did. One more. Anyhow, I'm all done. This concludes my Friday night mukbang. I will see you next video. Later, gangsters.